Yeah, I hear all this talk about initiation this, initiation that. That shit don't matter. Because at the end of the day, when a customer comes to us, all they care about is getting the results they paid for. People you find today on social media, when it comes to mysticism, they're arguing about whether or not someone is authentic because of their initiation status. If they were initiated, if they were not initiated. My belief is that it truly doesn't matter. If you're a witch or if you're a sorcerer, that shouldn't even concern you because you're independent. Now, the thing is, if you're joining a house or you're joining a crew and you want to say, oh, I'm legitimate, I belong to this sect, then of course I can understand that it's important. But in the world of sorcery, this clearly doesn't matter, because what important in sorcery is the results that your work is bearing. Witchcraft, sorcery, brujeria is not about talking. It's not about theories, intellectual debates. In Haitian Creole, we have a saying, "Pas gen livre non vaudou." What does that mean? There are no books in Vodou. You can look at it as a religion, or you can look at it as magie, magic, magia, brujeria. One thing I tell Vaudouisans a lot, and those who are looking to learn, is that Vaudou has religion, and then there's a part of it that's freestyle. You go as you please, and you learn as you go. Because that part of Vodou, that's the intuitive aspect of Vodou. Because this is your dreams. This is your coincidences. This is your synchronicities that teach you. Where per se, the Vodou religion is only a small piece of the puzzle. How do you think all these oils and recipes came up? Because there was independent people who went on their own exploration. They developed different concoctions and combinations that they saw worked. And what did they do afterwards? They make money off of it. Depending on where you're from, initiation is good for your ego. It gives you bragging rights. And not only that, it's a way to authenticate what sect, gang, or association you have dealings with. Sorcery is a thing that requires experience, because the things you do can backfire on you. And for those Vaudouisans in the back, when you get initiated into Vaudou, you are not learning magic. I don't know any Vaudouisan that has got initiated in their Wugan, what is this, Papa Konzo, sits them down and teaches them magic. When you enter into the religion of Vodou, you learn how to serve the spirit, and you learn your ceremonial practices. No person that has ever entered into the religion of Vodou that I know of was sat down and taught witchcraft and sorcery. This is taboo in the Guinea path of Vodou. So, stay away from this masturbation, senseless, meaningless conversation. Like we say in Haitian Creole, tout sera dot. This is theory. This is a whole bunch of jargon. Blah, blah, blah. I know tons of non-initiates who have gotten satisfaction from readings from people who were not initiated into Vodou. These people, they had the eyes to see, they're clairvoyants. These guys can read tarot with their eyes closed. And then they go to a religious Vodouisan, they pay $400 or $500, and it's just regurgitated bullshit. Senseless shit that don't have any meaning to it at all whatsoever. The concept of initiation when it comes to witchcraft reminds me of karate in the early beginnings, especially in the 80s. There was a debate whether or not someone without a belt was just as good or better than someone with a belt. I mean, UFC kind of proved it to us, and this is what you see today when it comes to witchcraft. When you look at early UFC, you had these guys with these black belts, talking about, they practice this martial arts only to be beaten down by a street fighter with no experience in the martial arts, except practical experience in hand-to-hand combat. And we've seen this in the earlier years of Vodou, where people always said the Boko he was just like a street guy, he was a bum, he was a thug, whatsoever. He wasn't even respected to even stand amongst the Wugan and the Mambo. He was considered as dirt of the ground, a foul person who lives with no order and structure. But what you started seeing was these Malfictes taking these Wugans out, because these Wugans was on their religion stuff. They're in a temple, and you see a dirty dude with ripped up shoes putting a Wugan, a high-ranking Asogwe, in a fucking morgue, in hospitals, with one side of their body paralyzed. But that's a whole nother story. But all in a nutshell, action speaks louder than words. And to that bitch ass Milat watching this video, your ass is grass, motherfucker. Motherfuckers told you to walk away and leave this shit alone. But you want to tickle the nuts of the lion. We coming for you, fuck.